All right, so David, futures in the green on some reports that U.S. officials and Chinese officials are going to meet in Switzerland to talk about trade. How do you view that when it comes to this market day ahead?
We would not get overly obsessed with the daily news flow because it's been exceptionally erratic. Some days the negotiations are on, some days the negotiations are off. The market's focused on the negotiations this morning, but by this afternoon, they're going to be thinking about the Fed and the Fed's comments. We would not try to trade this market on a hour-by-hour basis because we think it's virtually impossible.
I think that leads us to your word of the day, David. Why don't you go ahead and give it to us?
Word of the day is roller coaster, and that really is what the market has been since early April. Every day it's up a few hundred points, down a few hundred points, and many days it's 500 points in between. Really, really tough to trade this market. If you take a longer view, we think that's going to lead to success. If you're trying to trade around it, really complicated and difficult.
So, David, with that point of view, I got to say that your pick's a bit contradictory. You actually picked a stock that is so tariff sensitive and so sensitive to the economy and the consumer spending. Give us your pick and why you're not worried about tariffs when it comes to this pick.
We are worried about tariffs, but our top pick is Starbucks right now. And the reason that we like it is twofold. The stock is down from 115, so it's already corrected about 35 or 40%. And we really like the new CEO. We think he's got a great game plan. We think he's ultimately going to be successful. What the company had said when he came in a quarter ago was that he's not going to give guidance for the current year. And then when he said on this earnings call that he's not giving guidance for the current year, the stock reacted pretty negatively. We think if you have that longer view, they sell a great and addictive product. They've got stores and a great footprint in the U.S. and internationally, and you're getting north of a 3% yield.
So, David, a lot of people would probably agree with you, but I do have to say they import a lot from Vietnam, big coffee producer, Colombia, and Brazil. How do you game that into investing in this stock when we don't know what's going to happen after the tariff pause?
Well, the tariffs have been so horrific that we don't think they're sustainable. So we do think that the government ultimately is going to change its policy. It's going to pivot, declare victory, lower tariffs. Because if you look at companies on a company-by-company basis, the results are going to be so difficult, really across the board, not just Starbucks. We're through earnings season. Most companies said it's really going to be very, very detrimental to their businesses and to consumers. We think it's so bad that the government's got to do better. They've got to pivot. They've got to lower it.